Attention to all speakers and participants. We will be starting our event in 8 minutes. Please ensure that you are mute to prevent any disturbance throughout the program. Thank you. Attention to all speakers and participants. We will be starting our event in 4 minutes. Please ensure that you are mute to prevent any disturbance throughout the program. Thank you. A very good morning to all UTM students joining us virtually. Welcome to Industry Festival iSchool Fest 25 program, where we gather to celebrate our shared experiences, talents, and aspirations. My name is Lim Endo, and I will be your MC for today. Our honorable guests, Mr. Technologist Othman Rajab and Mr. Technology Engineer Kisha Sharon Supaya, speaker for Module 3 Industry are well navigating your career path today. Committee members of iSchool Fest 25, participants of iSchool Fest 25, and viewers on the online sections. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to dive into the fascinating world of industry of our insightful industrial talks on topic industry and well navigating your career path. Our first speaker is the seasoned professional who is experienced in oil and gas quality assurance and control. Please give a warm virtual welcome to Mr. Technologist Oman Rajab, who currently serving as a lead quality assessor at RENA. Mr. Oman brings a wealth of experience and expertise to the table, and we are thrilled to have him share his insight with us today. Mr. Oman, it's the time for you. Thank you.
Good morning. Can everybody hear me? Good morning.
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
No problem, eh? Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and salam sejahtera everyone. My name is Osman bin Rajab. You can call me Osman. I will be the first speaker for this session. Thank you very much for inviting me. Should I share my presentation now, Miss Lim? So can I share the presentation? Okay, this is the one. So my presentation will be jumping into the oil and gas industry. I'm coming from oil and gas industry. My specialize is on quality, quality assurance and quality department. Okay, next. Okay, this is about me. My name is Osman Rajab, TS Osman Rajab. My experience is more than 30 years working experience. I'm now 58 years old. It's about time to retire. Time to retire. More than 30 years working experience. And in oil and gas is about 18 years. I'm graduate from Japan in mechanical engineering, Wakayama, Japan. And after that, I also got MBA from Asia University, Malaysia. So my specialization is oil and gas in quality department. So if everybody knows, in quality, we need to have a lot of certification, minimum certification. Let's say we need to have ISO 9001. So my certification, I have API 570 piping inspector, API 510 fire pressure vessel inspector, C-SWIP 3.2.1 senior welding inspector, ISO 9712 welding inspector level 3, ISO 9712 RTFI level 2, which is a radiography film interpreter, CC. Okay, you can interrupt and you can ask anything. I got C-SWIP radiography interpreter level 2, ICO coating inspector level 1, ASNT, PT, which is from America, PT level 2, MT level 2, and UT level 2. Previously, so I also got ISO 979001201 lead auditor. As previously, I worked with Aramco. I have certification from Aramco. I'm registered quality supervisor Saudi Aramco and also registered inspector for project in welding and NDT with Saudi Aramco. And also previously I worked with nuclear power plants, so I am registered as a nuclear source inspector level 2. So my working experience, currently I work with RINA as a lead quality assessor and third party inspector. Before that, I worked with Saudi Aramco as a quality supervisor. Before that, with ONGC, which is Indian company, as an inspection engineer. Also, Saudi Aramco as a quality specialist. I work as a freelance API 510 and 570 inspector with RINA. And I also went to China for China pipeline project with CNPC as a welding expertise. I work at Middle East as a welding and NDT inspector with JGC. I also have experience with work with Petronas as a QQC engineer. And then I work also with Westinghouse USA for source inspector level 2, which is a nuclear power plant. And then before that, I work with ExxonMobil at this is my time with ExxonMobil at Kemaman at Terengganu offshore as a site quality lead. I work with Petrofac as a senior quality engineer and Sapura SG as a welding inspector. Okay, next. Okay, today we talk about oil and gas industry in Malaysia. And then as a student or as a newcomer in the industry, we need to know before you go into the oil and gas, why we need to jump into oil and gas industry. And then what kind of preparation you need to know, like education, skill, certification, network, CV, and also interview. And then at the end, I show my experience as a case study. Then last, we have Q&A session. Okay, what we will learn today? Uh, you will have a overview in oil and gas industry in Malaysia. Why you choose oil and gas? You need to prepare for industry and then real case from my experience. This is what you can have. Hopefully, you can interrupt me whatever you want to ask. We whether in English or in Bahasa. I think most of us or all of us is Malaysian, is it? I think so. So you can interrupt me. You can ask any question to me. Next. Okay. Oil and industry in Malaysia. Oil and gas industry in Malaysia, normally we have two types. We have oil and we have gas. So that's why we call oil and gas. So we got the oil and gas, the sources from sea, especially here in South China Sea, at offshore Terengganu and Kelantan. And also mainly from Sabah and also Sarawak. So from Sabah and Sarawak, mainly we have a gas, like recently gas pipeline terbakar. So that one also our sources like oil and gas. So at here in Terengganu, our sea is a shallow water and Sabah Sarawak normally shallow water and also deep water. So oil and gas ni started in Malaysia in 1910, 1910 in the year 1910, and then our oil reserve we have 3.6 billion barrel, quite numbers of oil in Malaysia. So I think we have a lot. So oil production over time per day in Malaysia is about 800,000 barrel per day. This is for oil, and for gas, like 2004, we have 31.09 cubic million cubic meter. Million cubic meter, I think here, million cubic meter. So we are one of the top natural gas exporter to the world. Gas is very, very important for us to used at the power plant and also for the most domestic and also industrial. Normally, we sell our gas like to China, to Japan, and also other countries. Okay, next. Okay, oil and gas, we divide into three: upstream, midstream, and downstream. This is the industry that we can enter. So gas we get from the sea, we call upstream. So in the upstream, we have exploration and production. Before you product the oil and gas, we need to do exploration. And then we firm explore new hydrocarbon field, discovered field, develop, and petroleum produce. So we got the oil from the sea. This is the platform at the sea there. So after that, we send the oil and gas to the land, whether by pipeline. This is pipeline at the land, especially. But for from sea to land, we have shipping or pipeline. So we need to transport the oil and gas to land using whether shipping or pipeline. So when we go to down pipeline to the go to the land, so we have downstream, which is the refinery. Refinery process crude oil to product different product. We have petrochemical plant and also polymer, plastic, and other industry. So from oil, it's not only we get petrol or diesel. We have other product as well, like plastic, polymer, even baja, even for for our industrial, for our ternakan, our pokok-pokok, we need baja also from oil and gas. Okay, next. Okay, in Malaysia, we have many companies. So normally we divided into, so mainly the company in Malaysia is Petronas. Petronas, when we talk about oil and gas, we talk about Petronas. But we have many company. Like as an operator in Malaysia, we have Petronas, we have ExxonMobil, we have PTTEP, which is from Thailand. This is JX from Japan. We have HES, this one IPC, International Petroleum Corporation, Enquest from UK, Petrofrac from UK, Repsol from Italy, Sapura Energy, local company, ROC from Europe, Total from France, Mubadala from Middle East. We have Hibiscus, Coastal Energy, Westigo, many companies, ConocoPhillips, KPOC. This is joint venture company between Petronas and also uh, PTTEP, and the other one I forgot. This one Opil. Opil is from UK. So when we operate at the offshore there using this company, and we bring back to the shore. So to the shore, so we have the company like Petrofac is a EPC company, Talisman, ConocoPhillips, ExxonMobil has many companies. FMC is an engineering company, Technip also engineering company, AMEC, AMEC also engineering company, and then certification like DNV or third party, Worley, BV is a third party company, SBM. SBM is a pipeline atau FSO company Baker Hughes company that service for the offshore. And then this is like local company. We have SCOMI, UMW, Dialog, Bumi Armada, MMAC, very well known. Yat, KNM, also well known. MISC is transportation for petroleum product like LNG, MIC buat dia vessel going to Japan to sell our LNG. Wasco, Wasco is a EPC company. Uzma also engineering company as well as a manpower supply company. Mubadala, Sapura Kencana. a lot. MMSC, this one is cannot see. So not only that, our company also listed in Bursa Saham, like Carimin, Bumi Amada. This is all local company. Baraka, Alam Maritim, Dayang is from Sarawak. Is a all platform services company. Delium, Destiny, Dialogue, very big company also. Handal, Hibiscus, MSB is a MMSC. Icon Offshore, Perdana, Sapura, Perisai, Petra, also quite big. Uzma, Yinsun, also currently enter into oil and gas. Previously, it's a transportation company. Walesto, this is Tabung Haji, TSAB. I think not active anymore. Previous Tabung Haji have their yard at Pulau Indah, Selangor. So when we talk about oil and gas, we have many company, not only Petronas. So we start from exploration and production from the shore, and then bring back to the offshore to the land, which is a plant and a petrochemical plant, and then also until we get a final product, which is petrol, diesel, plastic, etc. Okay, next. Okay, why we need to enter into the oil and gas industry? So number one, maybe in everybody mind is a high paying job. So the salary is quite high, quite high compared to other industry. So high paying job, we can go to global, lot of not only you can work in Malaysia, you can work anywhere around the world. And also the career is quite stable. As a comparison, this is roughly estimated monthly salary. Like offshore supervisor, when you work at offshore, you can get around 17,500 ringgit salary per month. It's more than manager of the Kelang, of the whatever, maybe CEO punya salary. As a project manager, maybe you can get 15,000. Senior engineer, around 10 to 12,000, 10 to 15,000. As a QC inspector. QC inspector in the oil and gas also very important and very high salary, which is anybody can go. The salary around 5,000 to 10,000. And then like entry level engineer, when you graduated from any industry or any university, entry level engineer, the salary is about 5,000. It's quite high. Okay, next. Okay. Why? Why oil and gas? We can go to global exposure and career growth. So not only in Malaysia, you can work overseas. You can work in an offshore rig and the offshore also. In the global refinery, a lot of refinery in all over the world. And then you have structured career progression. You need when you enter the any position in the oil and gas, you can have a clear mind or clear career progression until to the senior level. And then in oil and gas, what you need to have is a certification. If you have a certification in oil and gas, you can go or work at overseas. This is the comparison. Like API certificate, the training and certification preferred in Malaysia for oil and gas industry. API inspector. API is the American Petroleum Institute, which is a certification body from America. In the plant, when we do the processing, sometimes we need to stop the processing. We need to stop the plant to check the equipment like piping, pressure vessel, tank, etc. So we need to have some kind of inspector to inspect whether the piping, the preservation whatsoever have a signification or demarcation to failure or have any failure, or we can estimate for how many long the thing can be extend or can last. So no, so people like to have the API certification. This is normally for in service. We call it in service, like for plant or piping, piping oil and gas or pipeline. Maybe we need to have a API inspector to do the inspection. So when we go for the construction, we have C-sweep. C-sweep is normally for welding inspection. We do a lot of welding on the construction. So we have a C-sweep certification or C-sweep inspector to do the inspection, whether the welding is good enough or not. Is can tahan or can extend for how many long, and then can check the if there any defect before we make sure it is good to go. Also, ASNT, NDT. NDT is a non-destructive test. So this type of certification, like whatever we do, we need to test it without to disrupt, without to damage the thing. We have a NDT test. So we do the testing using like ASNT, ASNT to do the testing to ensure whatever we do or whatever we welding is a complete no defect on that. So NIBOSH. NIBOSH is an international certification for safety. So in whatever field, like especially in oil and gas, on construction, power plant, uh, refinery plant, chemical plant, offshore also, we need to have people called safety supervisor or safety engineer to ensure the safety at the workplace. So this is the certification for international level. NIBOS for you if you want to get to 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 become a HSC, we call it HSC, Health Safety and Environment Officer Society. So PMP, what is it PMP? PMP is a certification for project professional. If you work as a project engineer or project manager, if you have PMP certification, it's good for you to go overseas. A lot of demand if you have a PMP certification. So this kind of certification is a lot of demand in Malaysia. So if you enter to do oil and gas industry, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. You need to educate and certify with a lot of certification for you to grow in Malaysia or also in the overseas. Okay, next. Okay, why oil and gas is a give you social impact and energy security. So you look like you service to the government. So you work in the powering nation. You support the economy. So every time, every day, we need gas. We need petrol. So you work on the industry. That means you service the government. So powering nation, infrastructure backbone from exploring to refinery and global collaboration. So you work as a professional, so you with diverse background. This is a global oil and gas company. If you enter to the oil and gas company, it's good for you to aim or to give to have a dream to work with the global company. Like now, global number one company is Saudi Aramco. Saudi Aramco. This is nameless second is ExxonMobil, Chevron, Exxon, PetroChina, Total Energy, ConocoPhillips, CNOPC from China, Saturn Company, and Tata. I think this is Tata from India. Petronas not here, even not in the top 10. Not in the top 10 Petronas. But you can work in this local company and you equip yourself with a lot of certification and also experience for you to go to the global. Please pasang cita-cita, make a dream to work with this global company. Okay, next. Why oil and gas? As I said before, oil and gas, a lot of people saying that oil will be reduced, we will not have any oil in the future, but I think we still can survive with oil and gas. Even though now we go into the green energy, but oil and gas I think still okay in the future. So like we can see the growth here, this is oil and gas growth. Oil and gas growth slightly down, but still stable. But for renewable energy growth, still going up. But for your information, renewable energy growth also is a family of oil and gas. Family of oil and gas. A lot of code and standard using
Recording
for
in
oil and gas.
progress.
Okay, a lot of code and standard using for oil and gas, also using for renewable energy. What is renewable energy? Renewable energy is a energy is not we get from fossil. We call it non-fossil energy, like we get energy from wind, from sun, etc. Yes, we call renewable energy. Okay. In the oil and gas also, trend of incident in Malaysia oil and gas also reducing. From 50 go to down to 2003 is going down. So a lot of safety factor, safety improvement of safety when we go and we work with oil and gas company. So it's quite dominant industry in the world. If let's say we don't have any oil and gas in Malaysia, then we still can go to any countries in the world to work with in the oil and gas industry. Okay, next. So as a summary, why you should join oil and gas? For sure, high salary. Then we got stability. We got global exposure. So we can work anywhere in the world. And then carry growth and certification. So we can ensure our career will be going up, not going down. And then the technology using itself is cutting edge technology. And then for the long term, we give impactful to the nation and also our people. Next. So this is the preparation for you to enter the oil and gas industry. As a minimum, if you have SPM, it's enough already for you to enter oil and gas industry. But it's good if you have diploma or degree, especially in engineering like petroleum, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, etc. Also geology, environmental science, like business administration, focus on energy management, and also IT and accounting. This is the main degree or diploma to enter the oil and gas. I'm not saying this is the only one, but a lot more, a lot of degree or bachelor degree, diploma or bachelor degree. If you have, you can enter into the oil and gas industry. But if you want to go further, also if you have master degree in the engineering, petroleum, energy management, and also MBA specialized in the energy, you can go to the upper level in the oil and gas very easily. So this is the minimum requirement. As I said, minimum requirement is a SPM only. But it's good if you have minimum diploma or degree. Okay, next.
Sorry, Mr. Omar. So sorry to interrupt. So just a head up, we have got about 5 minutes left. So take your time to
Okay,
wrap up things. Thank
okay,
you.
okay, okay. I think this one will be hand out to the to the participant here. So I go quickly. This is the pathway for you to enter the oil and gas. Let's say you don't have anything or you have diploma, you can go into the TVET program like ILP, IKBM, EdTech, TVET Mara, or SKM. Next, next. Okay. Also, we have a certification label you can learn from Tati, DOS, TWI, MID. UniKL is a university specialized in oil and gas. Also, you can study by yourself online. API, CWE, JWS, CWI, NES for sure, ICO. This is a painting, ISO, SNT. A lot of online study you can learn. Next, what essential skill you need to know? You need to have a technical skill, analytical skill, communication skill, very important. Leadership skill, and the language proficiency. Number one is English is a language for world language. You need to have, but another advantage are the language. Next, uh, QA QC certification. Like my field now, like welding inspection, NDT, coating and painting, electrical and instrument, ISO standard. A lot of certification for QA QC. Next. Next is like you go for project management, just I said, you have PMP, project management professional. If you go for safety, we have safety environment, also from OSHA, IOSS, ONIBOS. Software, you can learn Petra, Ellipse is good. And then if you want to work offshore, you need to have a certificate or course from BOSET, FOET or OPITO. And then in Malaysia, you need to have CIDB card and OGSP card if you want to work with Petronas and other plant in Malaysia. Also, engineering software like Primavera, Microsoft Project, AutoCAD is a plus if you have. Number four. Next. Okay. If you are graduate, you can start from internship. You can start with co-op project, cooperation with the industry. You can do the part-time job with the industry also. And then you can start with the entry level position. You can go for volunteer work also if you want. You want to really enter to oil and gas company. This is the preparation for education and skill and education. Okay, next. Okay, like I said, network is very important. Number one, please register with the engineering bodies like BEM, MBOT, and detect any licensing. You can join industry association. You can attend event, whatever event related to oil and gas. Engage with online community. A lot of WhatsApp group, Telegram group relate or in the Facebook related to oil and gas professional. And then using your LinkedIn to get job in the oil and gas. And then you can get information from your alumni, from your network, also from your senior. Next. Okay, this is very simple or very important for everybody. Prepare your CV that that effective for you to cover into the oil and gas. Highlight your skill, experience. This is I think everybody knows, and then know how to make good CV. Look, a lot of course whatever different in the network in the internet you can get. Next, okay, you do your prepare before go for interview. I think this is everybody know. Next. Okay. This is the last. My case study. As I said, I'm graduate from Japan. in mechanical engineering, but I work in IT, mechanical engineering, project management, diesel engine, and heavy equipment. I only enter into the oil and gas at the age of 40, after 15 years of working experience. So why? Because I want to have a career profile, high salary, and I can go overseas. My challenge, late entry, no certification, I know nothing. So what I do, I learn a lot. I have I'll have to learn a tech and the certification, building my present into the LinkedIn, get to connect to the professional, and then I learn from zero in the field. Next, so this is the certificate I have. From day one I entered to industry. So most of them still valid, and then some of them already expired. So this is the picture. Next. So what you will learn. So you don't wait. You start in whatever you have. And then certification, you open doors to get more opportunity. You learn from the market, get experience from internship, short contract, or whatever, and then find a mentor. This is very important. Get advice from everybody already in the industry. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much. And whatever
Alright.
question you have, you can raise.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Okay, thank you
Omar,
very much.
for
Yeah,
sharing your expertise with us. So the Q&A session will be conducted later. So
okay,
for the
all right.
following sessions, we will have the privilege of hearing from our another industry trailblazer. Our next speaker is a Swift manager at Kappa Energy Ventures. He is experienced in power plant operations and maintenance. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Technologies Engineer Kishal Sharan Superior to the virtual stage. So Mr. Kishal, the time is yours.
Hi, hi everyone. Hi, Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, I'm very sorry. Last minute preparation. I don't have a slide like our, first speaker. So I try to share as much as I can. Okay. Going to share my experience and what you guys have to prepare, get ready when entering the real engineering world. Working world. Okay. So can I start now?
Yes, welcome, you can.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Okay. First, I would like to thank UTM IET for inviting me as a speaker today. Okay, it's truly an honor to meet you all in 2005 Industry Festival. First, thanks for the opportunity to the organizing team and the director who invite me, Noor Shafika Binti Isham, right? So, okay, whatever it is in future, all of you going to step into the professional world. Okay, this can be exciting and will be challenging. Okay, but the challenging will be unexpected challenging, right? So I hope I can share some idea from my career journey and experience. 15 years experience as a professional mechanical engineer and also steam engineer. My name is Kishal Sharan. I'm from Kappa Energy Venture. Okay, my experience is very straightforward experience. Okay, just one place, Kappa Energy Venture. This is TNB Genco power plant. We produce almost 2,200 megawatt. Okay, this is a thermal power plant, 3 fuel fire power plant. Okay, three fuel fire power plant. I mean, we have three types of fuel: gas, coal, and also medium fuel oil. Okay. So can you hear me, Miss? Can the
Yes, I can hear you.
clear?
Yes, yes, clear.
Right. So this is okay. You can Google in detail about my power plant. So we want to learn more about this. We have thermal power. And also we have like a gas turbine, and also this we can classify as a gas can classify as a green, and then this coal can be will be in the brown side lah. Okay, so this is another side. So we're going to share my experience. Okay, this is a very big story. We want to talk about power plant. Power plant, we have boiler, turbine. Many other fuels. Okay, okay, we can talk about this later. We will get an opportunity. Okay. So let's look at my profile. My name is Kishore Sharan. Okay, as I say, I'm from Kappa Energy Venture with 15 years of experience. Okay, position shift manager and grade 1 steam engineer. Okay, right. So my age is less than 40. Okay. 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 I'm from UTM actually. I'm from UTM, right? And then Dr. Zaini, Professor Zaini was my project supervisor last time. So I really happy to join you guys again in UTM. So first I thought this is going to be physical. Luckily, this is online, because I'm very busy with power plant lighting up activities, because due to gas supply limitation. So we also related to reason incident. The gas supply is very limited, so we're going to start up the plant with limited gas supply. So it's okay. We already start, and then things going very smooth now. Okay. So my education background is Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering. Okay. And then working department is production. Okay. If you want to know about my competency and certification, the main competency is I can say steam engineer grade 1. Even though I'm a professional engineer, IR, and also professional technologies, competent marine facility security officer, MFSO, and Lean Six Sigma black belt, and also TNB GENCO subject matter expert, and certified authorized entrance and standby person, AESP, and permit issuer. This come under ICOP 2010. So this will be the requirement to work in confined space. And also I'm an authorized person at in Kappa Energy Venture. Okay. We in Kappa Energy Venture, we have a generating facility 1, which produce 600 megawatt. Okay. Generating facility 2, 600 megawatt, and generating facility 3, this is 1000 megawatt. So I'm in 1000 megawatt now, which we have to look after all GFs. Okay, from GF3, 1000 megawatt, I have to look to GF2 and GF1. Last time we have gas turbine, so I have experience working in gas turbine as well, but this is open cycle, so very straightforward. Okay, to those who like thermodynamic, so you understand what I mean is open cycle. Okay. Okay, competency and certification is very important. Okay, why this is very important? Uh, to enhance safety and compliance. Okay, professional growth and career development. To improve, we work in power plant to improve operational efficiency. Yes, this is very important. But we have more important than this. Okay, that is a legal requirement. Okay, a legal requirement to run the boiler with a certain heating surface based on heating surfaces. So you should have like a second grade and first grade. Okay, I'm not going very deep into this because this is I mean many things I need to explain then. So legal requirement, that is very important. Okay, so with so many competencies, now recently I get my ASEAN Chartered Professional Engineer as well. But I will say grade 1 steam engineer is the most challenging things in my life after graduate from UTM. So I feel like, wow, this is more difficult than my final exam in UTM. So I take almost 8 years to complete my first grade. Okay, because this you should have 2 years of initially 2 years of experience. Now things change. Okay, things change, the procedure and the requirement change slightly. We have to check on this. Okay, I'm going to share you my story last time. We should have at least 2 years of experience working in boiler, and then apply. If you fail, you have to wait for you sit for exam, and then you will get the result after 6 months, and then you fail, you will wait for another 6 months for exam. So this process is already took 1 year, you know. So then you get your second grade. You after second grade, you have to work as a second grade steam engineer. Okay, and then you have to maintain, then only you can go for first grade. First grade, I can say this is not very easy. Okay, that's why I told you guys, this is the most toughest exam. Some say this is very easy. I mean, some this luck depend on the panels. Okay, because you have to understand on the material, you have to understand on the weldings, you have to understand on water qualities. Okay, chemical reaction, what are you going to do with boilers, cleaning new boilers, how you going to wash. Okay, I use the word wash, so easy to understand. Okay, our technical word is different, like a chemical cleaning and boiler dry out. We call dry out test, I mean Bodo test lah, we call. Okay, so we have on term, so dry out and boil out. Okay, so we have many things like this. We have to understand this. Apart from this, you also have to understand and well versed in regulations. Okay. And then the other certificates I didn't mention just now is before chargeman and electrical isolation. Basically, I'm from mechanical, so I have electrical certificate competency before chargeman to carry out 275 synchronization. Okay, many of you, I think you're coming from electrical sections, so you understand better about this. Okay, to get this certificate, the process is very long. Yes, the Unit 10. Luckily, I mean, my company invest on me to get this certificate, and they guide me. And then we have experience from seniors. We follow seniors and everyone to understand better, and then pass the exam and everything. Okay, but this work is very, it's not a challenging work, but dangerous work, and very important, because this is involving isolations. Okay, to those who are going to work, maintenance work every day, day-to-day work, we have a permit to work. When you want to release the permit, permit to work, you have to make sure the things is already isolated. No supply, no energy is going through. No matter if this is mechanical. If you talk about mechanical, no pressure is going there. That's like a no steam. Okay, you have to isolate. All right, like electrical, no supply. Okay, okay, this is the basic lah. All right, okay, all right. This is my background. Okay, next, my career journey. First, after graduation and after graduation, I'm going to share expectation and reality. Why I'm going to share this is because many of us, we don't really understand what actually is going to happen. We thought we're going to get a high salary and clean job, easy job. Okay. Yes, some job is, I mean, will be high salary, easy and clean. Okay. But this is my career journey. Okay. Some of you going to face this. Right. The expectation was, okay, my expectation was like this, okay, high salary, clean, easy and everything. What actually happened is opposite, completely opposite. Uh, I don't want to talk about salary, okay. It's still follow the market rate, okay. For myself, okay. My expectation was too high, what to do? This is student mentality. I was so student like you guys last time. So I think it's going to be a high salary and everything, but still it's market rate. Okay. Okay. Those days we have to wear the coat. Okay. Go to site and during raining season, we have to wear the coat and go. Still need to go to site and check dust, uh, like a dirty place and everything. Then we need to handle seniors. Some are higher position than us. Some are, our subordinates. So this is very challenging because you are new, you don't know anything there, and then you tak faham what is going on the system, or you don't understand everything, and then suddenly you go there, you're going to instruct your seniors. Okay, your seniors is your subordinate, and he's the one daily teach you the work, and then suddenly you're going to instruct him. Then suddenly you're going to call him for KPI evaluation and everything. So this is not easy, you know. Okay. Other than that, we have to do extra job. I mean, extra hours, extra multitasking. Okay. Always go to sites, not like things you sit in the office all the time and then complete your job, complete your tasks through WhatsApp. Okay. Hands on. What I'm going to say is hands on. Kalau tak pergi site, mana boleh buat kerja kan? I mean, they will accept, so like experienced team, they won't accept WhatsApp message, you know, whether you go. Okay. Okay. Key milestone. Professional engineer and shift manager. Okay. You have to choose relevant degrees, like myself, mechanical, even electrical and civil and other related engineering courses. Because today, is there any other department than engineering? No. Only engineering, right? Okay, we have 15. Okay. Can you hear me, miss? Clear? Okay. So you have to choose your degree and then take your internship seriously. Okay, this is your first experience. Okay, exposure to the real industry. Okay, all right. And then you have to show your commitment. Okay, during your internship. Okay, and then and after I mean, for like myself, do the same. Okay, then choose the right technical role. Like you try, even though you get you go to facility department, and then you go to HR side, you go here, procurement there, here and there, but the decision is yours. Okay, you can you can decide where you want to go. If you want to choose path A, and then let's say you want to become IR, you want to become a steam engineer, you want to work in production, you want to work as a ship manager, then you have to go to production side or maintenance at least. So you have to choose, you have to decide, you have to talk to management, you have to talk to your boss. If you able to change, then you divert your role. Okay, this is my experience happened to me. Okay, I was in fuel service for so long. Fuel service, fuel transportation, fuel supply to production. Okay, like coal supply, fuel gas supply, and also oil supply to bunker boilers to fire. So then I changed my role, go to production side, and then maintenance, learn, gain experience from there, and then get my competencies. Then now working as a ship manager. Competency, when I talk about competency, this is the things is not easy for fresh students to get this. Okay, this we should have some basic experience and requirement you have to comply. Like you have to get your companies, and you need to have machine backgrounds, okay, to register. Like a boiler, you should have your boiler background to register as a competent person. Okay, even other competency also work same, right? Okay, like our Mr. Othman. So I really appreciate his speech. PMP, he told us PMP. PMP is really very, very, very important. Even the things is not as easy as ABCD, you know. The PMP is also very difficult, right? So all these are competencies, lah. Okay. And then like myself, hands-on, a lot of hands-on. Even I get my office. I mean, I have my office rooms, and I have for subordinates, many subordinates and contract staff and everyone. I still have to go. Still need to go to site, and then sometime hands-on, because you have to understand the work, understand the system. You are changing your department all the time. You are driving the same car for 15 years, and driving the different car for 15 years is different, you know. Driving same car for 15 years, old car for 15 years, you know what going to happen this car, when this car going to break down and everything. When you are changing car every time, okay, this will be difficult, you know. You have to understand the car. Okay, car is your machines, turbine, boiler, everything, right? Okay, then like myself last time, after finish my degree, I straight away register as a graduate engineer. Okay, like you guys, these are the main thing you have to do. Please register as a graduate engineer. How to do this, I will try to share later. If you give extra time, I try to share later. Okay, special licenses, grade 1 steam engineer, I already explained to you. Okay, master in boiler operation, water treatment, you have to understand water treatment, chemical reaction and everything. Okay, my career journey. Okay, that's all for career journey. Okay, we try. Okay, how I grow my career, responsibility. Okay, we have to show I myself show responsibility, teamwork, and then improve your communication. All right, must be reliable. This is very important. Some people go to work, okay, they go join work, it's not reliable. They will do their work only. Okay, okay, and then you must be consistent when you are doing something. When you perform today, then tomorrow you have to perform as well. Okay, this is like you have to be consistent, and then you have to show your commitment. Okay, some people are reliable, but they are not committed. You know, they say, okay, when decision making, they say, okay, it can be like this, possibly like this. Okay, this is not like that. Okay, you have to show the commitment and consistent, right? And then this is how I grow my careers. And then to join the leadership roles, okay, shift manager, of course, decision making, and you have to understand the system, okay, fully understand the system, power plant system, thermodynamic, mathematics, and everything, and then only you can understand power plant system, right? And you must be good in and domain competence, even our knowledge, okay. To those who understand about IR and now steam engineer, they know about CPD hours, okay. Have attend courses, seminars, okay, build networking, okay, explore new skills, right? Okay, this is how we collect CPD hours, okay. All right, so now it's going to be general, okay. You want to say anything? I think your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. So just a head up, like we have got about like 5 minutes left.
Okay,
So take
right.
your time. Thank you.
Okay, so real challenges in industry. Okay, high risk environment. Okay, to those who going to join power plant, okay, I can say this is high risk environment because we have boilers. Okay, high capacity boilers, high pressure boilers. Okay, more than 1,166 bars. Even we have more than that, supercritical, ultra critical, and everything. And so now I'm going to talk about 166. Okay, turbine. With a 3,000 RPM electrical system, even small breaker will be 11 kV breakers, and then we're going to synchronize with 275. And then challenges, another challenges is emergency shutdown, okay, critical decision making. Now we don't have gas supply. How are you going to start up the machine? How are you going to start the boiler? Okay, whatever fuel you have, coal or oil, still you need gas to put igniter in service, and then then only you can introduce some main burners. Okay, team management during shift operation. Okay, we have, like I say, we have seniors. So how are you going to manage? Sometimes you have to work 16 hours. Then even yourself, you have to work 16 hours. Sometimes you have to manage air range operators. Some are MCs taking leave. And then how are you going to arrange vacant posts? Okay. Okay, what actually company expect from fresh graduate? Like myself, I want to hire someone, I want to get my engineer. What actually I want is actually attitude, punctual, must be punctual, and whether you can adapt or not. These are the main things I will focus other than your CGPA, Okay, I know that is very important, but we have some other important things like attitude and everything. Communication and reporting skill. You understand or don't understand is a different case. How you report, how you communicate, because you can master, you can gain your knowledge from there. Right? And then safety, whatever you do, are you doing with safety first minded? Okay, all these things are companies expect from fresh graduate, and then we will see the eagerness to learn beyond your field. Sometimes you are mechanical, other you can learn on the instrument side. Instrument is very important. So these are the things company will expect from fresh graduate. Okay, how to prepare? Please treat your internship like a real job. Okay, ask question if you don't know, and then develop your leadership and communication. Please build your network, and then always think about what you're going to do next. Okay, next year, don't waste next year. Next year, what are you going to do? It's not like just waste next year, going to 2027. No, 2026, what are you going to do? All right, practice time management and discipline. Okay, this is how you to prepare. Okay, other than that, respect everyone lah. When you go join your work, I mean, fresh, respect everyone, your seniors, be humble, be proactive. Okay, show your responsibility. Okay, these are the things will help you a lot lah. So I think that's all. If I have meantime, I can even share about understanding IR and as in chartered professional engineer and everything lah. But it's okay. You guys can connect me through LinkedIn. So sometime I post there, or even I can share personally. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much to UTM. Okay, I want to sincerely thanks for your invitation and participant engagement. It has been a privilege to share my experience with everyone. Okay, thank you so much. All right, see you guys. Please on the mic, please. I can't hear you. You mute your mic? No. Can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now can.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Mr. Kishore, for your enlightening presentation. So now is the time for our Q&A sessions. So if you have anyone have any questions for Mr. Osman and Mr. Kishore,
Still same, no sound, I think.
okay, sorry, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can hear, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So now here's the first questions. So ask Mr. Oman. So what is the most crucial aspect of quality assurance in the oil and gas industry?
Okay, thank you very much. You're talking about quality insurance.
Yes.
First, we need to know what is the difference between quality insurance and also quality control. QA is a quality insurance and QC is quality control. So in quality insurance, which is QA, is come before the quality control. QA and QC is under quality management. So when we talk about QA, when we want to do something, a project or whatsoever, we need to prepare the documentation. We need to decide which code or standard we want to use. So the most important thing, we need to define what kind of quality you want to follow. Then after that, we need to have a set of a procedure, method statement in order for us to follow. Then after that, QC will control everybody or the process to follow the procedure or whatever document in order we make or do the service that meet the requirement, which is the requirement for the project. Okay, Like I said, the most important thing for QA is what we need to decide, what kind of specification we want to follow, and ensure everything which is document are in place before we start the project. Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ahmad. So here I have the next questions. It's also for the Mr. Ahmad. So how long does it take to for you to gain an API 570 inspector certificate?
Okay, let's say I talk about API certification. API certification is normally we use for, like, let's say we have a plant. When we want to do the shutdown of plant, we need to have somebody, we call it inspector, to inspect everything like piping or whatever document, whatever equipment, still okay or not. Okay. So for you, if you want to take API inspector certification, uh, you need to, you can take the exam without going for course, but the best is you take a course. It's quite expensive, like the fees for examination is about $800, which is 3,000 plus. Uh, and then for you to get the course, a lot of courses in Malaysia, also online, you want to take. And then there are, I think 1 year, there are 2 times of examination, which is through CPD at the online through the center. Many center, I think in Malaysia we have many center for you to attend or to take the examination, to take the online course. But you have to prepare very, very well. You have to prepare very, very well because this is quite expensive. And then in order for you to be certified as an API inspector, like if you work fast, you quite brilliant to study or whatsoever, within 1 year you can be certified. Okay.
Right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ahmad. So now we have some questions for Mr. Kishore. So how do you handle the emergency or unexpected situations during your shift? Sorry, Mr. Kishore, I can't hear you. Can you unmute?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, emergency situations. Okay, going to share you. Okay, the common problem lah. Boiler tube leak. Okay, when you have boiler tube leaks, okay, how are you going to make a decision? The things is like you're working at night now. Okay, working at night. Its name also shift manager, and then there will be shift engineers. We have shift engineers and also that time, and we have operators, senior unit operator, then unit operators, and also technicians, senior technicians and junior technician, and some of contract staffs. Okay, with this team, okay, only you can make decision with this team. Okay, a final decision will be yours. All right. So first, it is very difficult to liaise with management at that time. Okay, the decision must become from you. That's why I say the competency play a big role. So when you have these competencies, you are authorized to make decision and to work to make decision correctly and to work there, right? So first things you have to look into the parameters lah. Parameters, I say, when you have the boiler tube leak, you have to look into fans, pressure, fans, amps, capacity, loading. Are these things going up or still remain the same? Feed water consumption. When leak, things, I mean, sure, you are wasting your water. I mean, this water is going out somewhere. So you have to check the feed water supply, and also a furnace, like a furnace pressure, of course, it will be disturbed. So you have to check on the furnace pressures. All right. All these things come under parameter monitoring to finalize your decision. Then apart from this, you can discuss. We have a war room discussion, so we can make a quick decision whether what we're going to do. So in this case, you must shut down. You have to shut down the unit. So you just proceed. Okay, because you already confirm with all the parameters, you can shut down and you let management know. In some cases, you have opportunity to talk to your boss, then you can just call to your boss, you tell, okay, these are the things we are facing now, we're going to shut down the unit. So the things is you have to shut down because you are the one working, you are the one drive the machine now. So these are the stories. Some cases, like we have condensers, seawater cool condensers. In this case, like let's say tube leak, condenser tube leak, and then seawater mixed with clean water, demin water, demineralized water. So the decision, you have only 20 to 30 minutes only. You have to take decision whether you want to supply seawater together into the boiler turbine or you have to shut down. Okay. This is very critical situation. You have to shut down. Sometimes you don't have time to call to your boss. Check the parameters, go to site, double confirm, verify, talk to your operators, go ahead. Right? Okay. Okay. This is how we make decision.
All right. So thank you very much. So the next question is also for the Mr. Kishore. So are we considered as graduate engineer after graduate from engineering degree? Because like I heard, we have to own 2 or 3 years working experience, then only can get the GE recognized by the BEM.
Okay. Right. So I get opportunity to go back to PAE. Wait. Okay, actually, once you graduate, you can after get your degree and transcript, you can straight away apply for graduate engineer, GE. You don't need to work for 3 years. Okay, you apply and then you get GE number. Okay, after evaluation, BM evaluate your degree, and then check your transcript. If all these meet the requirement, then you get your GE. After get GE, then you have to wait for 3 years. Okay. Why wait for 3 years? To start your IR, to apply for it, for PE. Last time we have PEPC, professional engineer with practicing certificate. Now we have professional engineer first, then only you can go for PEPC. Okay, now they divide into two, but it's okay. The main thing is you have to get your GE, wait for 3 years. Okay, then you go for PE application. PE application is the process is it's not very simple. Okay, you get your GE and then you apply. You have to sit for exam. You have like oral exam. Okay, oral exam. I mean interview lah. Interview. You have to You have to do presentation for at least 45 minutes. Then you go for essay writing. Essay writing 2,000 word in 1.5 hours. 1 hour 30 minutes. Within 1 hour 30 minutes, you have to write like 2,000 words, at least 10 page. Okay, 10 page, and then you have to submit your report. The report must be at least 400 to 500 words, and then the report, if not mistaken, part A you have like a A1, A2, A3, and then part B you have like a B1, B2, B3, and then part C, C1, C2, C3, C4. You have almost 11, 11 report. Part D you have like D1, D2, D3. Okay, you have to submit all these 11 report, then you go for interview. If you pass the interview, then only you can go for part E. Part E, exam, writing, essay writing. Let's say you fail your interview in between after submission of A to D, you attend interview, fail, then we cannot go for part E. That is a procedure during my time. So now we can check. So roughly it will be the same. But sometime some institution like IEM, their practice is slightly different. So we need to conform on this. But my time in ACEM, same like this. Okay, let's say you fail your one, then you must go for technical essay writing. You have to justify your interview with the technical essay. Pass, then you can go for essay writing. Part A, you're talking about your experience, your personal yourself, your experience. What do you know? And then how you can become they will evaluate you there, how you, whether you if have enough experience or not. Part B, mostly about your projects. You going to talk about project. You're going to choose one project. You're going to talk about project. Okay, to understand project and then to get yourself closer to IR, okay, please understand project management better now. Okay, this will help you a lot. Right? Then part C, communication, decision making, and all these things lah. And then part D, it will be slightly like also same. The main important things is part B. Part B. Okay. So this is how you have to get. Then once you get your IR, renewal every year. Okay, collect CPD, renew.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you. Very
right.
thank you. Okay, Mr. Kishore. So the next question will for Mr. Oman. So she asked like, how do you see the future of QA/QC evolving with the new technologies?
Okay, QA/QC still exists. Well, as long as we have project or we have plant or we have company. So in the future, last time QA/QC, we need to read a lot of documentation. We need to prepare a lot of procedure, method statement, ITP, inspection, test plan, and everything. But in the future, we have ChatGPT. We have ChatGPT that we can almost 100% refer to ChatGPT. Even though if you want to make a procedure, you can refer to the ChatGPT. Or you want to review the procedure, you can refer to the ChatGPT. You want to do the testing, what kind of step by step of testing you want to have or you want to yeah. In the future, AI help us a lot, but AI cannot cannot replace us, cannot replace QA/QC person to do the job for us. So in the future, from now on, please make sure you study AI and then you can do your job easier. I think so. Now, currently, I'm also a lot of my job. I'm using AI. I'm using ChatGPT to solve problems. Like previously, you need to memorize a lot of code, a lot of procedure, a lot of standard in your head because everybody want to say, you want to answer, you need to refer. But now it's very easy at your hand only. So my advice, learn AI. So will be good, will be better. Okay.
All right, thank you very much. So sorry, give me a minute. Okay, so we will end our Q&A session now. So let's capture a group photo to remember this significant moment with Mr. Oman and Mr. Kishore. So I'll invite everyone to turn on the cameras and give us your biggest smile. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's take another picture. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost the time to conclude our events. So before we do, we have a special moment to share. So we will begin our closing ceremony with a moment of national pride and unity as we sing our national anthem, Negaraku. Following the national anthem, let us continue with a celebration of our university spirit as we sing Keunggulan Terbilang, the anthem of UTM. Let's showcase our pride and unity as members of UTM committee.
Bersama kita menjulang keunggulan terbilang, kemaju jaya kita usaha UTM puncak letaknya, martabat keilmuan, cendekiawan beriman, cekal bersama takwa, menara cita-cita. Kami anak kandung UTM Ripun bernaung, usaha kami bukti cintamu, kikau bersana ilmu, keazaman, perjuangan, takwa dan iman, ke arah kecemerlangan, pengajaran penyelidikan, penulisan perundingan, perkhidmatan kepada watan, Aceh, sanjungan bangsa.
After celebrating our national and university pride, let's now invite Muhammad Iqwan bin Muhammad Hamidi to lead the recitation of the Muslim prayer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We start our doa recitation with Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيدا. يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك عظيم سلطانك. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Oh Allah, please make it easier for us to study and teach. Give us benefits so that our devotional services involved in this program can be counted as pious deed. We ask your blessing to make this program a success. We also pray to you so that the talents and abilities that you have given to us can be used to develop our society and country. Also, it can be contribute to the things of goodness and our religion. Oh Allah, verily we beg to you for lasting faith, a heart full of devotion, beneficial knowledge, true confidence, good deeds, active and striving in matters of religion, health and freshness, a perfect body as well as our seek. Well, that is more than all human. ربنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you, Muhammad Iqwan bin Muhammad Hamidi, for guiding the recitations. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to hear from the visionary behind IET I2 Fest 25. Please join me in welcoming the director, Nur Shafika Binti Hizam, to deliver her speech.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. Thank you to the master of the ceremony. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera and salam UTM Sanjungan Bangsa. My name is Nur Shafika Binti Hizam, the director of IET Industry Festival Talk 2025, I2 Fest 25. Most welcome to the Honorable Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Rashidah Binti Arsad, Club Advisor for UTM IET on campus, Industry Representative, Mr. Technologist Osman Rajab, Lead Quality Assessor at RINA, Mr. Technologist Engineer Kishore Sharon Supaya, Chief Manager at Kappa Energy Ventures, committee members, participants and viewers on the online section. Dear audience, Alhamdulillah, thanks to God, with His grace, we can gather in this closing ceremony of I2 Fest 25 this morning. I hope everyone is going well, staying safe and healthy. First, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for his willingness to attend and officiate the closing ceremony for this morning, and also to those who are willing to spend their time together with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give a short introduction to our program. I2 Fest 25 is a program organized by the UTM IET On Campus Club, which is assisted by a crew consisting of UTM IET On Campus Club members and UTM students. This program is a 2-day program that focuses on UTM students, especially those who will be doing internship shortly. Throughout the program, all participants will have the opportunity to boost their own marketability through the sharing of ways to craft a resume that effectively showcases your strengths and align with the need of the position and the shared experience from 4-year students who have already gone through an internship period before, and also from reputable industry representative. Through their mentorship, Participants will be guided on the process of applying for jobs and internship the correct way. At the same time, this program will be indirectly help participants to improve in communication skills and expose them to online-based learning, which is the method of learning for the new norm. Over the past 2 days, participants had the opportunity to learn how to craft compelling industry aligned resume, gain insight from senior students who have completed their internship, receive mentorship from experienced industry professionals. The session provided not only valuable technical knowledge but also soft skills such as communication and professionalism, which are skills that are increasingly important in today's evolving work landscape. I sincerely hope all attendees found the program beneficial as they prepare for their future careers. As the program director, I want to take this moment to extend my deepest appreciation to the organizing committee for your dedication and teamwork throughout this journey. Every ounce of your effort you have put in this is deeply valued. To all parties involved, whether directly or behind the scene, thank you for your unwavering support. May this experience serve as both as cherished memory and a stepping stone for future endeavor. With that, I end my speech. Thank you once again, and may you all have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nur Safika binti Hizam, for your inspiring words and your dedications in making ID I2 Fest 25 a success. So your leaderships and wisdom have truly enriched our events. So now let us take a break to wait for our supervisor. In the meantime, the attendance for the second days of I2 Fest will be sharing now. So participants can scan for the attendance before leaving the program. So before the speech for the club advisor. Sorry for inconvenience. So now to officially conclude our program, we will now like to invite someone who has been a pillar of support and guidance throughout our journey. Our club advisor and officiator of I2 Fest 25. Please give a warm virtual welcome to Associate Professional Technologist Dr. Rashida binti Arsad. Dr. Rashida, are you there? The stage is yours now. You may start now.
Sorry, it's on right now.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, I'm unable to set up my background. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to everyone. Salam UTM Sanjungan Bangsa. Thank you to the MC, the Honorable, our respected industry representative, Mr. Technologist Osman Rajab, Lead Quality Assessor at RINA, Mr. Technologist Engineer Kishel Sharon Supaya, Chief Manager at Kappa Energy Ventures, Ms. Nur Shafiqah binti Hisam, Director of IET Industry Festival 2025, esteemed committee members, participants, and all our online viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah, with gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, we are gathered here today to mark the successful closing of IT Industry Festival 2025, or known as I2Fest 25. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you, not only as the program advisor, also as an officiator of this meaningful event. Over the past few days, I2Fest 25 has served as dynamic platform for exchanging knowledge, fostering professional relationship, and inspiring innovation among student and industry experts alike. Through various insightful sessions, we have aimed to bridge the gap between academia and industry, a gap that must continue to narrow in order to build future graduates. This year editions of I2Fest has once again proven that when we bridge together bright minds, dedicated students, and committed industry leaders, the possibilities are endless. I hope all participants have gained valuable exposure to real-world experiences, especially through the sharing session, internship insight, and interactive discussion. To all students, I urge you to carry forward the knowledge, skills, and aspiration you have developed here. Let this be more than just an event for you to attend. Let it be the stepping stone towards your professional journey, where every connection you have made and every lesson you have learned become part of your growth. My heartfelt appreciation goes to the IET on Campus UTM Club, the organizing committees, our general sponsors, and all partners who have contributed their unwavering support and collaboration. Your effort and your commitment to empowering the next generation of engineers and technologists are truly commendable. And so, with deep gratitude and high hopes for the future, I hereby officiate the closing of I2Fest 2025. May the spirit of learning, collaboration, and innovative continue to guide all of us in the journey ahead. Thank you once again, and may success and wisdom accompany you always. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Rashida binti Arshad, for your inspiring words and for officiating our event today. We are truly grateful of your unwavering supports and encouragements. So again, let's capture a group photo to remember these significant moments. So I invite everyone to turn on the cameras and to give us our your biggest smile. Again, ready? Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. So now as we come to the end, so I want to thank each of you for being part of the iSquare Fest 25. Your presence have made it spacious. So the attendance for the second days of iSquare Fest will be shared now. So participants can scan for the attendance before leaving the program. So before we end our second day sessions, on behalf of the organizing committee, once again, I would like to take this opportunity to convey our appreciation and thanks to our seniors, I, Lim and Dong, the representative of iSquare Fest 25 committee members, would like to apologize for any inconvenience caused during today's events. And with that, we officially close iSquare Fest 25. Until next time, take care and goodbye. So please remember to scan the attendance first before you leaving the program. Thank you.